Welcome back, everybody. We're getting right into the action right now with Saints Green versus Stockton University. What do you think's going to happen here, Jobin?
I would like to see Saints Green at least come in and take 1 or 2 games off Stockton. This is going to be Stockton's pretty much their A team. The blue team going to be Top Cheese, Bussy, and Warbean. We're going to see Vitali. Voke's going to be stepping in this time, and we're going to see Kamal for the Saints Green. So going to be a really, really tough matchup. Saints Green still trying to get their first win of the CCA Summer Series. Stockton sitting at a comfortable 3-2, and they will immediately open the scoring with a 1-0 lead. Bussy going to find the back of the net 25 seconds in.
Look at that CRL 2022 World's Finalist plate right there.
Yeah.
Nice. Like
Not even World's competitor, World's finalist. So say Stockton, this was the team that made an extremely strong run in CRL Worlds. This is their main team. So we knew this was going to be a tough challenge. And Saints Green, definitely not the start you wanted, because when Stockton gets out and they get ahead, similar to like Northwood and those upper end teams, they really start to feel themselves and they become borderline unstoppable.
Oh, absolutely. We're seeing Top Cheese here trying to make something work, but it looks like they're making some quick work here of Saints. Potentially? No, looks like there's nothing going on in that net, so Bussy is going to roll this out.
Yeah, going to try to get the little flip reset, get the double touch there. Going to try to find something. Kamal will chip it out across mid. Vitali not going to be able to quite get there. He'll try to get that 50 there. Warbean will end up getting the better of it. Top G is going to go for that air dribble now. Try to get through Kamal. Well, unable to do so, but a very fortunate bounce off the ceiling, and Top Cheese is going to bury it in Stockton, immediately putting a little bit of a grip on the Saints. 2-0, just a minute and change into the game. Wow, what a bounce.
That's insane. Yeah. That was like almost an accident. It was so like placed.
You want to call it accidental, but with players like that, I want to give them the benefit and say it was skill, but definitely looked like a bit of an unfortunate bounce for the Saints.
Absolutely. Folks starting strong here, moving the ball towards the orange net, but Warbean going to try to keep it out of their paws.
Saints going to try to get that quick touch. Vitali did try to get that quick shot on net, but Kamal is going to go off the ceiling, try to get the flip touch. Going to set it up for Vokes. Going to try to get the second commit. Unable to get the touch there. Vokes will get the shot on net, though. Vitali is going to try to play it through the air now. Try to find something for one of the trailing Saints, but no one unable to get there quite yet. Kamal is going to be there to play it. Warbean is going to be chasing him. Will end up winning the ball back. Now going to set up Bussy over the middle. Great little flip over the middle. That might end up in the net, but Vokes, other things to say about it, is going to be there for the save. But now Stockton has offensive zone control. Top Cheese is going to skirt around one of the Saints. Going to try to set up Warbean, it looks like, but he will get taken out and bumped by one of the Saints. Kamal is going to try to press it in here, but Saints look like they got a little more breathing room than the first minute now.
Absolutely. We're seeing triple commits here from, oh, that was so close. We're seeing triple commits here from the side of Stockton and Saints, really. Like, everybody is all or nothing right now.
Yeah, it seems like every single time the ball goes somewhere, multiple people are going for the ball. And I mean, from the Saints side, I can almost understand it, because when you're Stockton and you have so many good players like Top Cheese and Bussy setting each other up over the middle, you want to make sure you throw those defensive resources to try to stop it, but just proving to be too much there. Bussy with a great touch there. Kamal too deep in the net, no boost, probably able to get up there in time. And now Stockton with a pretty commanding lead, barely even halfway into game one. Saints Green, they have to find some way to start to turn this around.
Absolutely. I mean, 3-0 right off the bat for Stockton. That's got to destroy your mental if you're Saints and really boost it if you're Stockton.
Yeah. If you're Stockton, this is pretty much like as you would expect. You're like, we're just trying to take care of business here. We want to come out. We don't want to mess around with any teams, and that's the sign of a really, really strong, consistent team, is when you don't, even if you look at the seeding, you don't come out and take any teams lightly. You come out and you play your game as good as you can, and Top Cheese and Bussy showing that so far, that they're picking up from that Worlds run, still playing extremely well in the CCA Summer Series so far. But Saints Green just got to try to find at least, just got to start with one. You got to try to get one back on the board and try to get momentum going.
Oh, absolutely. I think that's the best way to kind of go about it, right? Just one goal at a time.
So Stockton is going to take it up here. Bussy is going to try to find something. Going to get the little flip fake. Didn't have any boost, so just going to try to opt for the fake there. Saints will bite it a little bit. Warbean is going to get that nice little touch. Vitali going to play that off the top of the net. Bussy is coming in to try to make a play. Will hit that back tire. Now Kamal should be able to make a little bit of a play here. Get this ball out. Nice little pinch. Warbean is going to be back there for the rotate. Maybe Stockton try to break it out the other way here.
You can see Vitali is going to go after the ball, trying to defend Saints' net here. Vokes going to actually flip it right over to the orange side, but Warbean is going to stop it dead in its tracks.
Yeah, Bussy is going to get the demo on Vitali. Kamal with a nice little touch there. Warbean is going to get a little bit of a flip there. Going to hit that ball back toward the middle now. Vitali going to have to retreat, pick up that corner boost, and try to get a little flip here. Maybe try to set something up, but members of Stockton are breathing on him immediately. They're going to get that challenge. They are going to get the ball toward the corner. Great shot by Bussy, but Kamal going to come across for the save. So Stockton not taking their foot off the gas here in St. Clair. They are running out of time now. Only a minute 20 to make up 3 goals against a very, very solid team.
Kamal playing some great defense right now. Vitali trying to set something up. Might be able to go for the goal here, but it looks like Bussy is going to stop it.
Yeah, Volk's going to try to play it off the corner there. It looks like it'll be taken out by Stockton for the time being. Didn't go over mid. Vitaly is going to try to get that shot a little bit wide, though, right into Top Cheese's arms. Top Cheese is going to try to get that little flip reset, try to hit the ball over. He is going to keep driving it, but it will go back. Volk's almost able to play that off the corner, but two Saints look like they maybe had a chance at it. Vitaly is going to get that little back touch, though, so a couple of chances for the Saints now, but a couple of chances is all nice and dandy, but when you got 48 seconds left with a 3-goal advantage, you're going to need goals. Chances are great, but you have to find a way to convert one.
We're going to see a little demo here from Vitaly on the Bussy. Looks like Warbean is going to save that, though, so Saints are having a little bit of a struggle time here. 30 seconds on the clock. I mean, you can't really get 3 goals in 30 seconds unless you're absolutely insane.
Yeah, we know you can score fast in Rocket League, but 3 goals in 30 is a tall task for anybody. That was a fantastic passing play for Stockton. St. Clair is lucky for that one to not have been buried and making this one 4-0. Great little pass by Volks going over to Vitaly, though. Nice little give and go from the Saints of their own. Unable to find the back of the net, though, and barring anything crazy here, it looks like it will be a pretty easy 3-0 win for Stockton in Game 1. And Saints Green just got to look to come back, bounce back. Don't let that one get in your head too much. Just take a little reset, take that time in between lobbies, and just try to get ready because Stockton, they are not coming to play today.
But it's not over yet. Saints actually, just as I say that, looks like Orange Team, also known as Stockton, is going to take this home.
Yeah, Stockton with a fantastic game there. Just from the jump, they looked like they were all over the Saints. I think they had 8 shots to 4 there. So if you're St. Clair, you got to find a way to put more shots on the net. Stockton just doing such a good job of just getting those consistent chances. And then you have players like Bussy and Top Cheese that have such good synergy. They're able to throw that ball over the middle, know exactly where each other are going to be. And if you're Saints Green, you have to find some way to try to neutralize that offense and maybe try to focus on that counterattack, try to bait Stockton into those couple of chances, and then try to turn it the other way and get it back going the other way.
Absolutely. And we're going to go straight into Game 2 here in just a moment. As you can see, we're just getting lined up, waiting for our teams to spawn in, and it looks like they are. We're going to start.
You can hear all the engines revving in the background before the observer cam goes down to the top shot. I love it. All the players ready to go, ready to get off on that kickoff. Vitaly going to play it across. A little bit of a missed touch there or a little bit of a back touch from the side of the Saints. Bussy is going to try to get the play. Kamal will win the 50. Vitaly with a decent little crack above the net there, so not too bad of a job of putting some pressure on early for the Saints, but a demo will come through for Volks, and Stockton looks like they might have a great crack at the net. Bussy will be there to stop it, but luckily the Saints are able to squeak away without a goal going in.
Yeah, it looks like here we're going to see another aggressive play here by Stockton. I mean, they've just been all up in Saints' business here.
Yeah.
But we're actually seeing Saints in the orange side looking to score something. You know, they don't want another 3-0 round.
Yeah, and this is one of the only ways you can consistently try to play and beat Stockton is you have to try to play ball control and keep Top Cheese from dribbling that ball down the field. And you have to try to make sure you don't give Stockton anything easy because we know they are very, very confident in their abilities. And once they get going, they know, okay, we can take almost any team in the world as we saw a few months ago. So St. Clair, a lot better start to this game. They said they gave up that early goal last time. And sometimes that early goal, especially against a really strong team, can kind of mess you up for the rest of the game. But so far, so good. Vitaly is going to get demoed. Warbean is going to flip it into the corner. But Stockton is going to press. Saints should be able to get this clear. But pretty good back and forth through a minute and a half so far.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, we haven't seen anything land in the goals yet, which is something you kind of like to see if your team is struggling a little bit. You know,
yeah, of course.
It's good to kind of play that time and even overtime if need be.
Yeah, the last thing the Saints want to do is just because you lost Game 1 in not such great fashion, you don't want to go out there and rush any of the games and try to make too many strong plays. Great save by Vitaly there because you don't want to get out of your game too early in the series. Let's say you lost Game 1. Game 1 doesn't mean you lost the series, so you don't want to just walk out there and try a bunch of crazy stuff that you maybe haven't practiced or drilled as much. Especially, say, Volks has played really, really well, but someone else stepping in, you might not have quite the amount of time in scrims or synergy that you might want otherwise. So, Saints, so far, 2 minutes in, though, really good back and forth. Not too many shots on net for both teams, though.
Yeah, that's kind of what we're seeing. Actually, as you say that, Kamal's going to save that real quick there. Top Cheese, when Top Cheese gets that ball and starts dribbling it, I start sweating, you know, it's a little bit scary. We're going to see Top Cheese actually try to score there, but it's going to be Warbean that gets the final touch, it looks like. We're going to see right here, Warbean touches the ball. Top Cheese almost
quick
touches
little
it.
Redirect. He got a quick little redirect off the crossbar.
He did.
Yeah. Say, look,
see.
just the finest little angle just to get it, make sure that ball doesn't pinch out, touch it into the corner, let Warbean drive up there and finish it nice and easy. Now, if you're St. Clair, you have to try to find a way to make sure. I would not let Stockton get a multi-goal advantage because I think if they do, that'll be pretty much their win condition. And I don't know if St. Clair will be able to come back. Obviously, if they can find a quick goal, if they can find an open net, somehow they can get back in it. But if the way Stockton's been playing so far and the level of confidence and pressure they're putting on the Saints, I would really need the Saints to try to even this thing at 1-1.
Absolutely. Oh, wow. Just as I say that, Bussy is gonna score right now. We're going to see right here. Look at that.
Every single time I open my mouth the last 2 games, there's been a goal, I'm pretty sure. As soon as I said, you either want to get one here or you don't want to get one here. Yeah, it's supposed to be a mute cast for the rest of the game just to avoid any curses. But Stockton just able, once again, get that ball in front of the net and just able to put it home. And that's the thing with Stockton. They do such a good job. That ball lives in front of the enemy's net. And as we said before, when you have a really good team at passing across the middle and just getting multiple chances, that ball is going to find the back of the net sooner or later. And the Saints are lucky it didn't find a third one there. Stockton trying to put this a 3-0 lead with just 2 minutes left in the game.
Yeah, this is do or die for Saints, really. I mean, for the second game of the series, you don't really want to be in a 2-0 position going into game 3.
Not against this team.
No, definitely not.
Yeah.
Especially once they get those leads, it seems like their mental just totally, they just go for it.
Yeah, and this is the team that the Saints went to war with last year, all in the CCA, in the CRL. They knew what they were getting into. Stockton showing exactly what we thought they were so far, which is a very, very solid team. Great on offense, very good defensive fundamentals. Top Cheese going to bury that one off of the crossbar. And now Stockton with a commanding 3-0 lead in St. Clair, just trying to find one goal in this series. You got to get that 0 off the board.
Exactly. As long as you get that one goal, you can kind of flip back into that momentum that you need to win.
Yeah, you can start to at least build off of something, because when you haven't scored yet, the whole thing is like, man, like, we haven't scored yet, and not only, it's not like they're losing 1-0, Stockton is like kind of putting the screws to them in the way. Top Cheese, fantastic, or Warbean, great flip reset off the ceiling, gonna get the double touch off the crossbar, and Stockton just making it look way too easy right now.
Oh, absolutely, look at this,
wow.
Beautiful. Double
reset off the crossbar, little quick and give and go to his teammate, able to close that one out just 14 seconds after scoring the third goal. And now if you're green, I hate to say it, but I would try to get maybe 1 or 2 goals this game, and I'm looking to game 3, and then you're going to be looking to play for a reverse sweep more than likely.
I just want everyone to understand how hard that is. A double flip reset, hit it off the crossbar and into the net. That is insane. That is so difficult to pull off.
Yeah, not only just off the crossbar, to your teammate waiting on the crossbar for the pass, and then to give it right back to you. Although, great little dribble and shot there by Kamal. So Saints trying to find something off this counterattack, which is what I said earlier. If Stockton's going to play hyper-aggressive, try to find a way to catch them on the back foot when 2 players are maybe deep in your corners trying to chip the ball in. But so far, Stockton just seeming to have every answer for Saints offense. Kamal is going to get the demo, so maybe a little 3v2 for a second, but Top Cheese, got to take that ball, got to try to get the flip reset. Great job by Vokes on the 50 and going to challenge that, but St. Clair, Stockton's just going to play the clock at this point.
Yeah, I think that's the best thing that they could do, just instead of being hyper-aggressive and risk any chance at some sort of comeback for Saints. Oh my goodness, never mind. As I say that, they're going... Bussy is trying to get another goal right here.
Yeah, Stockton does not fear losing this game. Even if they give up a goal, I think they really want to prove a point that, hey, like, we're not coming to play around this series. We're going to try to come out here and take care of business. If you're the Saints, I'd love to see one go in before the end of this game, because right now they don't really have a whole lot to build off of going into game 3 so far. Stockton has just looked like the better team. They just played so well offensively, and then defensively. They just seem to be everywhere, just swarming. And so far the Saints, just 10 seconds left in game 2, and they will fall. It looks like it will be 2-0 for Stockton going into the deciding game 3. But series ain't over yet. They still got a couple chances, but man, Stockton looks damn good.
Look, it's almost like they fed that ball to Saints. Like, try it.
Yeah, we'll give you one shot.
That is, that's a little disappointing if you're a Saints fan, but, Stockton is doing great things right now. I mean, they are pulling off some amazing moves.
Yeah, there's no shame in dropping those 2 games to Stockton. Say, series ain't over yet. We have seen reverse sweeps happen, but when you're going to go 12 shots to 3, if you're Stockton, the Saints didn't even have enough shots to tie Stockton's goals.
Yeah.
When you do the quick math like that, that's not going to result in wins, especially consistently, and Stockton just peppering the Saints. Top Cheese. We saw double flip reset from Warbean, give and go off the crossbar. We saw passes across the middle, kicks it into the corner. We saw every type of goal for Stockton. So if you're St. Clair, you just got to find any way to figure it out. I'm not sure who the hero will be or if one will emerge even for the Saints, but they really have their work cut out for them.
Absolutely. We're going to go into game 3 here. Again, do or die for Saints. This is the game. And right as I say that, Bussy is going to demo Vitali right off of the bat.
Yeah, immediately Warbean is going to get the touch. Bussy going to try to kick it over middle there. Going to be taken off by Warbean. Great little passing play from Stockton. Oh! And then off of the back of one of the Saints' cars. So an incredible passing play by Stockton. And then unfortunately just wrong place, wrong time for Vitali there. And Stockton, 13 seconds in, finds that goal. And if you're Vitali, that's got to feel bad.
Absolutely. He was so close. He was right there.
Almost
just
perfect.
Inches off.
Yep. And I say it, and just like football and a lot of other sports, it is indeed a game of inches, and Stockton You give them an inch, they will take 1.5 miles, and so far, immediately jumping on the Saints, picking up where they left off in the first 2 games. And now, if you're a Saints Green, man, you just, I don't know, you got to try to find it somewhere, somehow, because Stockton is not going away.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, Top Cheese is definitely, Top Cheese and Bussy are absolutely terrifying on offense here. We're seeing Warbean on defense just absolutely being a menace right now. We're kind of seeing them all over the place, but those are the key standout roles that I'm seeing right now. Yeah,
and that's the scary thing about Stockton. When Warbean is playing so good on the back line, and then he gets a double flip reset off of his teammate on the crossbar to find a goal, it's like, man, there's not really any weaknesses in this Stockton team. And St. Clair, they've had some really, really good chances. They haven't played that terribly. It's just Stockton is just finding great creative ways to get the ball to the middle, find those open spaces, and just convert. And St. Clair has had a couple good shots, but just no conversions yet. And now we've been almost 12 minutes into the series, and the Saints are yet to find the back of the net.
They make it look like dancing almost, you know, just weaving all over the place. It's like, it is crazy.
Poetry in motion.
It's literally, exactly.
Top Cheese, little shot on net. Vitali is going to get the little shot back there, so maybe a chance for a counterattack, but Warbean will be playing that back line extremely well. Kamal will get the challenge. Warbean is going to be there once again. No harm, no foul. Saints going to try to break this one out. Ball will come across the goal line. Stockton almost had another pretty good chance there. Vitali is going to play it into the corner, and now, if you're Stockton, once again, they're going to try to find this counterattack. They're going to try to break out, and you know they're going to keep playing aggressive if you're Saints, so you have to try to use that to your advantage.
Absolutely, and I think you kind of have to try to keep it. Oh, and just as I say that,
every
Top
time.
Cheese is going to score.
Yeah, every single time.
You kind of have to try to keep it out of your zone, right?
Yep.
So as long as Saints keeps it in the orange, I think that they have some sort of chance, you know, still. I mean, they are 0-2 right now, but you know, the closer you are to their net at all times, the more chances you have to score.
Yeah, and Stockton has been living in front of the Saints net, and they have found the back of the net. I think it's like 10 times now. I think they had 3 or 4 goals in game 1, 4 goals in game 2. Saints, though, aren't going away. Going to try to find something with Top Cheese. Full boost out of the corner. They're able to make the play. Got to try to get the 50. Vitali will win it into the corner. No Saints look like they might be there to finish anything with it. They'll look like they're going back to get some boosts, though. Stockton will end up regaining possession. Top Cheese and Bussy trying to find the give and go out front here. Bussy unable to get that pass through. Vitali will win the challenge.
Yeah, we're going to see Saints are going to try to keep this out of the blue area. They're doing a pretty good job right now, but looks like Bussy and Warbean are going to bring it right over to the Saints net. Kamal with the save of the century. Oh my goodness, I was not expecting that to work.
Yeah, some of these passes and shots from Stockton, these angles are like almost criminal how dirty they are. And there it is, a nice easy one back the other way. The Saints get a decent little crack. Stockton immediately runs on the counterattack, and Warbean is going to find the back of the net. And Stockton is just firing on all cylinders right now, and Saints Green just with 0 answers so far.
Yeah, another 0-3 for Saints right now. I mean, it's got to be a little bit damaging to the mental at this point. Oh, as I say that, Vitali is actually going to be kind of aggressive here and bring the ball right deep into the orange zone. However, Vokes is going to have to stop it for the net. Oh my goodness, Kamal has to stop it as well, trying to get it out of Top Cheese and Bussy's grip here.
And once again, just as I said before, the Saints, they get one decent crack, Stockton counterattacks, and immediately off of the kickoff. Stockton has 3 members coming, or putting the ball back in that back line. The Saints, they know Stockton is going to keep on coming. They have to find a way to get this ball out somehow because, say, 3 goals in 2 minutes, borderline impossible against a team as good as Stockton. When the ball's in your end, even more impossible. So St. Clair, you have to find a way to get this ball out and do it quickly because this clock is just running thin.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, right now, 3 goals in a minute and a half is still difficult, but not impossible for Saints.
Not impossible, but oof.
Yeah, especially with a team against Stockton, it's going to be very difficult.
Yeah.
So we're going to see Warbean try to get the ball away from Kamal here. Going to be successful in that, but it looks like Vitali is going to try to score here. Oh, so close. Top Cheese is going to save that.
And that's the thing. That's such a fantastic shot by Vitali, and Top Cheese just easily kicks it away like it was nothing. So the Saints use all that work. They use 25, 30 seconds to finally get a good chance, and Top Cheese just goes, kicks it away like it was nothing. And now, going to get the demo. Stockton looks like they might have a little bit of a breakout here. Top Cheese with a lot of boost to play with. He's got 2 members. Going to try to get the flip reset. It will get challenged by Vitali. Will end up almost back in Top Cheese's car, so he will actually still able to get that tap, but now only 60 seconds left. It is not looking good for Green. Stockton is still driving it down their end.
No pun intended.
Yeah, of course.
Looks like right now Stockton is doing a really good job of just keeping it in Saints area, but Saints did get a little bit of an opening here. They have it in the orange zone. However, it's going straight back into Saints zone. A little scary. I don't really think it's possible to get 3 goals in 30 seconds.
Yeah, I would say it's highly unlikely at this point.
Yeah, but I mean, I love to be surprised, so
And that's the scary thing. The Saints have had a couple open windows, but Stockton has shut those windows so quickly. The Saints only get maybe one shot at the net, and they never get a follow-up shot. They're not able to get those rebounds because Stockton, just all three members, able to just do such a good job controlling the ball, getting those air dribbles, flip resets, and able to just make sure they win those challenges. And now, ticking down to our last 10 seconds, the Saints, they will be knocked off 3-0 against Stockton, barring any last-second goals. They will lose the series 3-0. They will unfortunately not pick up their first win of CCA Division 1, but Stockton will move into 5-2, and Saints Green say, unfortunately, they will fall today.
Yep. You know, a little unfortunate for Saints, but I mean, Saints did get one win today.
Yeah.
So that's a win. I mean, that's more than you and I predicted.
Yeah, I was already proved wrong, so anytime they can prove me wrong, I will happily take it.
Absolutely. And I mean, they played excellent against a team like Stockton. Again, Stockton was one of the world's finalists.
Yeah.
That is an insane team to play against, and right now Saints have had a little bit of roster changes, kind of mixing things up right now, getting their footing with these new rosters.
Yeah.
So it isn't the end of the world if they lose to a team as amazing as Stockton.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, even if Vokes is a great player, even if the roster change isn't that severe, when you play a team like that hasn't had any really roster changes besides maybe subbing people in like here and there for certain qualifiers, but when it's go time, they field that world's roster. They've played together for so long. They played at the very highest level, and they say even the highest level being one of the finalists as well. So it's a team that it's like a well-oiled machine. They weren't gonna. The thing with Stockton is they're usually not gonna beat themselves. You're gonna have to make plays to try to beat them. They're not going to make too many mistakes where they're going to let you in the game. So if you're not able to capitalize on those couple chances, they're going to be a tough out.
Absolutely. I mean, that was, again, two amazing games today. Very scary for Saints,
Yeah.
both of them. But, I mean, we managed to pull through once. Another time, not so much, but that's okay. Like we said, just going to have to come back at them stronger next time.
Yeah, and I guess we'll start with a quick little recap. We'll say we had the gold team play first. They were the 12th seed going in, 0-3, looking to get their first win as well. They were able to knock off the Arcadia Knights in 3-1 fashion. Only game they dropped was an OT. They looked incredible the entire series, so they have a lot to build on moving forward in the next couple weeks of CCA, moving in as we get further along. Green team, unfortunately, runs into one of what will be, I think, by the end of the season, this will be one of the top three teams I predict. It'll be like Northwood and probably one at Stockton
absolutely.
and maybe the other Northwood team. So one of the, what I assume will be top 3 or 4 teams in CCA with fielding the world's roster, still played extremely well. We saw the thing with those games, they were really fun to watch. It's very high pace of play, a lot of back and forth. So, those games could possibly go either way with a couple bounces, but Stockton just able to create more of those bounces for themselves and able to walk away with the win.
Absolutely. I was on the edge of my metaphorical seat the entire time.
Yeah, so you couldn't sit down in front of that, but great job to both teams today. Gold, able to get the win. Green, unfortunately going to fall flat today, but they will have another chance I think that'll be Wednesday on the college Carball channel. That's a tongue twister. At 9, I think they're going to be playing George Mason, which is GMU, so going to be probably another decent matchup for them. Going to look to finally get in the win column. And I suspect they'll get in there at some point. Just getting that first one off your back is always the hardest. So hopefully they're able to come back on Wednesday and just build off of it.
Absolutely. So we're going to wish them good luck. Tomorrow is Wednesday, I do believe.
Yes,
so
I said like it was 2 or 3 days ago.
Yeah, yeah, it's been a crazy week. So yeah, tomorrow, check them out on the College Carball Association channel on Twitch.
Yeah, and I think Gold will be Thursday on this broadcast again, or some variation will be Thursday or Friday probably. So we'll look forward to them trying to keep the win streak alive. And any final thoughts here as we start to wrap up a pretty decent night of Rocket League overall?
Yeah, it was an amazing night, honestly. Like, I was not expecting the win against Arcadia at all. And I think Saints still played pretty well against Stockton. I mean, I think we got maybe 1 goal out of the entire series, but that is still 1 goal more than, what we were kind of fearing would happen. So
yeah,
it's amazing that they were able to get even that against a team as strong as Stockton.
Yeah, Stockton, we know how good they were coming in, and obviously they were able to come in and take care of business. Folks stepped in, played extremely well. Just the Saints didn't really do anything too bad. It's just Stockton just played so well. It's just one of those games where you can't really kick yourself too much after, and you don't want to kick yourself either because you got to get back on the pitch tomorrow. So that loss sucks. You don't want to take that one with you into tomorrow. Just let bygones be bygones. Just get ready, refuel, and get ready to come back. And hopefully, we'll see them on the Wednesday. We'll see them tomorrow on the College Carball channel, and we'll see Gold later in the week on either Thursday or Friday. So hopefully you guys want to stay locked, and I will catch you guys all in the next one.